Groundwork, we really believe that the first step to building a powerful community is to develop the children of that community. We are very community focused. We pick a small neighborhood, a few blocks, usually a public housing development in an underserved community. And what we do is we work with most of the children who live in that neighborhood. Our belief is that if we can work intensively with young people over time, supporting their development, whether it be their academic development, their personal development, their development as leaders, what we can do is we can actually change a neighborhood, we can change a community from the ground up.
Groundwork is special because it focuses on reading.
There are 3 reading specialists.
There were 2 great books that we read for the older kids, the 12 and 13-year-olds, a book called Holes, which is about a teenage boy who learns about his own inner strength.
Reading could be fun when you get into the story that you're reading.
It's a way to talk about literature and to talk about reading and writing and to get them to read both independently and as a class, but they were having fun.
I was inspired to write this vignette after I read the book, The House on Mango Street.
It's about this girl named Esperanza. She keeps moving over and over and she gets tired of it. Then she moved into this house on Mango Street.
There's a young lady who read at a very low level. And she did say to me, kind of quietly this summer, I think I like reading. And that she said for the first time she has books on her nightstand that she reads as she goes to bed. And that she said that never happened to her before.
We had a congressman come visit, and my kids came up with some really good questions.
At such a young age, I think it's important for them to always realize that they need to express themselves however they feel, so we're doing a poetry slam.
I am a girl. I am an expression of beauty, joy, and love. I am love and motion. I'm the light of the world.
I wish I had a car to drive to a bar. At night, I look at the shooting star. I wish I had a new home and a place to roam. I wish I had a blue telephone by David Thompson.
Our main project has been basically creating this garden. We've done the artwork, collected the artwork from everybody, we've set up the layout, and we've picked up a lot of trash.
They're doing a skit about peer pressure and how to say no to drugs. They each knew the character they wanted to play, and they each wrote their own lines, their own script.
Yo, Biggs wanted me to sell drugs.
What? Are you serious? Do you know he's the biggest drug dealer on the block?
Yeah, but I need the money. Yeah, that's why I said make that money.
What do you mean make that money? Do you know you could get locked up for that?
But do you know how much money you can make in one day?
The same amount you can make working at Mickey D's.
We're working with the kids to, everyday things, conflict management, one-on-one counseling, referral to services.
We take them places that they've never been to. We did some activities with them, play sports, went swimming.
The highlight of the program was what really got us, and that was the trip to Washington and the overnight camping trip.
It was fun camping because we had to set up the tents for ourselves, so we really got to learn something.
My son came home, he had a different story to tell every day about what happened in the classroom, what the kids did.
We've seen really great relationships grow between the kids and their counselors and the kids with other kids.
They taught me about love and caring, which I already knew, but to see it on a child's level reminded me of when I was younger.
I took the attitude that I needed to take it a step further and have the children produce, have them learn something, have them grow, learning-wise and, otherwise, socially.
Being an inner-city child myself and a minority, I wanted to be able to give something back to the community.
We have looked for people who have experience working in very socioeconomically challenged communities.
I feel that they learned a lot from me, being that, I can relate to a lot of their issues.
One thing I've always wanted to do is to be able to come back here and work with the children of my neighborhood.
I'm very excited about the bond that's been made between East New York and Groundwork.
Welcome to the first annual Groundwork Summer Academy Celebration. This is the award for the most unique personality, also known as the You Go Girl Award. And this is for Christine Barnes.
Our next award is for the most inquiring mind, and that goes to Justin Scott.
Energetic, convincing, persuasive, whatever you want to call it. The award for being the most persuasive student. We got David Thompson. So
It's important that we have literacy programs. It's important that we have smart and talented people, role models, working with our kids. It's important that we're doing outreach in places like East New York where there isn't a lot of outreach. It's important that Groundwork is working with the families. It's important that we have a relationship with not just the families but also the community that we're working in.
Groundwork is definitely necessary.
Groundwork is great.
Groundwork is hard work.
Groundwork is exciting and rewarding.